what I'd give to go back to my childhood days. Take some of the truths I was taught and throw them away. Like, just try to fit in. Isn't that what they say? So you start changing who you are so you get invited to play. But how confusing was it when other kids disrupted our world and the typical response was, boys will be boys, girls will be girls. Well, pardon me, but if I may be so bold, am I expected to regurgitate that as I get old? Because narrowly defining who every person is and the road they should take is what brought us to this. We've encouraged destination. While kids have open-minded imaginations that come up with creations that have nothing to do with occupations. And guess what? That's fine. And it's funny that we're told to figure it out instead of embrace the journey of figuring it out. Because if you haven't noticed, nobody has it figured out. And if they say they do, they're lying. Yeah, it's amazing the stuff that we pack on like armor to supposedly keep us safe like a ship in the harbor. Judgment from our parents, ourselves, our friends, skewing our vision like a bifocal lens. You'll get hurt. You shouldn't try. Just be happy. Men don't cry. Oh, he's the class clown. Oh, she's not that smart. There's my little artist, defined from the start. My star athlete's son, he's going state. Well, what if that's not the life he wants to create? Yeah, we've all got these personal imaginary shelves that we let others fill up with stories about ourselves, with made-up definitions about who they think we should be, instead of letting us figure out the quote-unquote real me. And they say wisdom comes with age, but that raises an even bigger question, doesn't it? Like, don't kids have a better grasp on life? I mean, more often it's them who are loving it, playing around, big smiles and thriving, whereas a lot of the grown-ups I see, well, they're barely surviving. Pushing aside their childlike intuition like go outside instead of taking another damn prescription. And that brings me to another falsehood that I think we were taught. We've got to become something, whether we like it or not. Tie our identity to the thing that we do. So we focus on what instead of focusing on who. A lot of pressure getting asked, what will you become? And what a bizarre question, like, where did that come from? Is that just low-hanging fruit that we picked casually? Or are we afraid of the answer to who do you want to be? Because if we're tied to the thing that we do and it ceases to exist, our entire self-worth will look like a honey-do list. No meaning, just stuff, a bunch of checked boxes. And that's when our therapist will tell us your relationships are toxic. And the crazy thing is, the people before us had people before them, and before them, and before them. So it's been passed down a lot. We excuse it by saying everyone's just doing the best they can with whatever they got. Well, friends, hate to break it to you, but this is where it stops. Because you know what happens when we all grow up? We think that we're broken, so we start adding stuff. Well, here's a new medication or some artificial motivation. $8 a month for inspiration, online time information, mind inflation, imitation, robots in charge of creation, loneliness and deprivation. This drug helps with calibration. No. Slow down. The quick fixes are causing more stress. We don't need to do more, we need to do less. Peel it off, let go of the myths. Know that half of your problems were never yours to deal with. If we don't leave our baggage behind, then we'll try to become the person we think we ought to before we die. But that just turns into the new finish line. Then we need to recognize that we're never really finished. And if we open up our mind, curiosity will literally open doors up wide. We'll ask questions, we'll learn, we'll dream, we'll create. And whatever the world added to us before this is how we drop that weight. It's not by lacing up our self-help books and getting to running. It's thinking back to when we were younger because we were really on to something. Before we let the world stack false nothings on false nothings. Because the real secret to a happy life isn't about becoming more. It's about unbecoming.